What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Now in today's video I'm basically just going to be giving you guys a bit of like a rundown on why I went on a break. I'm not going to obviously give the full story, but essentially there's aspects to it that sort of make sense, and this is why I want to sort of express them. I said in a video titled I'm Back that I was going to be making this video, and this is probably going to be going out like a good 4 or 5 days after it. You'll be probably watching this on like Wednesday or Thursday, maybe even Friday. I'm not 100% sure. I'll explain the rest of that in the video later on. But yeah, so I'm basically just recording as many videos as I can on the Sunday. I made the I'm Back video. I tried to stream as well. I streamed like 1v1, 2v2, 3v3 box fights with MVP Stimpy. My stream crashed, so yeah, that's a bit of a shame, but I might do some of them more in the future. And yeah, I made a montage. This is going to be coming out. You've probably already seen it. If not, then there's a montage coming out. I've been playing the game for literally 48 hours and I've somehow got a montage, so I suppose I'm just good at the game. I'm not, I'm really not. But anyways, why did I take a break from YouTube? Now, to give you the simplest answer, I needed to take a step back. Now, what I mean by that is essentially when I make videos, and as cringy as it sounds, I really enjoy it. And I kind of lose like sense of what's actually important. Now what I mean by that is I've always said that I want to go and get a job so I can essentially do YouTube as a hobby like I always have, but the thing is, once I'm doing YouTube, once I'm making videos, I kind of just end up prioritizing that over something, and essentially I needed to take a step back from YouTube to sort of put something else in front of me to focus on, which was the idea of getting a job. Now, because obviously there's no guarantee that I'm going to be able to do YouTube full time, and I want to do something with my life in the meantime, and if YouTube takes off then everyone wins, but at the end of the day I needed to focus on something else, and that's why I took a break from YouTube. Now the reason I have come back is now that I've actually successfully got myself a job, but there is one negative that comes with that. I'm not going to have all the spare time in the world to do YouTube. Basically means I'm not going to be able to stream all day every day, because 9 times out of 10 I'll be at work, which is fine. But the thing is, it's kind of a win-win, obviously, apart from that one negative that I can think of, and that is because, one, I'm going to be earning money that I can upgrade like my setup with, and essentially I'm going to be learning skills. Like personally, that's a win for me, because I want to just be learning and I can work my way up and get a really good career from what I'm doing. And yeah, like I said, I can upgrade my setup and stuff like that, and I'm still gonna have spare time, like today for example, where I'm making videos. If I have to upload, like make and edit 3 videos a day or on one day just to get them through, like ready for throughout the week, then I don't mind doing that, because like I said, I really like making videos. And yes, it might burn me out, but the thing is, when I'm going to work or something like that, it's going to distract me anyway. So yeah, I see it as a win-win, to be completely honest with you. I think the point that I'm trying to make is basically, in the short term, there isn't going to be like uploads every single day. I'm basically just going to be uploading videos and making videos whilst I can, and then essentially just uploading them throughout the week. And then yeah, I am going to be making like an upload schedule, so essentially just sort of planning off the time I'm actually going to have free and the times you can sort of expect videos. I don't know if there'll be a video on the day that I record all the videos. I don't 100% know myself yet, but essentially the plan is there isn't going to be many videos in the short term, but in the long term I'm going to have better videos, because I'll be able to improve my setup and just stuff like that. Which sort of takes me on to like my plans for what I actually want to do in terms of YouTube in the future, because obviously, as you know, I used to stream almost like 3 times a day on YouTube, and my YouTube channel was obviously probably the main reason, I mean it was the main reason for my success on YouTube, I guess you could say, if you consider 3,000 subscribers successful, of course. But yeah, so I'm trying to work out what I want to do with this channel, because obviously, yeah, I am aware that my views are like significantly lower than they should be, but at the end of the day, you know, now that I've sort of got like a job and stuff, like YouTube is obviously isn't going to be my main source of income, it's just going to be something I do for fun. So that's why I'm sort of just saying, like, at the end of the day, like, to me, views don't really matter. If I just started off and I was getting like no views for the first like couple of months, I would have been a bit like, but at the end of the day, it's like, realistically, does YouTube views matter unless you're like genuinely doing this as a career? And this is why, like, when I'm not even going to explain too much, but basically someone was there, oh, your socials are dying. And in my honest opinion, I don't think views are that much of a big deal if you're not doing this as a career. If you're doing this as a hobby because you actually love doing it, then views aren't really going to matter. Obviously, yes, a few months ago, I did think that views was a lot, especially when I was at the peak of my sort of YouTube sort of success. I did think that, and I can see why I was a bit out of touch, I guess you could say. But at the end of the day, like, it doesn't really matter. And yes, it took for my views to be completely down for me to realise that, which I don't know if that's irony or like what, but yeah, it is what it is. I suppose it just goes to show that even if the horse is on the other shoe, it doesn't really matter too much. Obviously, yeah, there's gonna be people being like, ah, you've got 3,000 subscribers but don't even make this many views or whatever, but it's like, okay, cool, but like, does it really matter? I don't know. Obviously, if you're doing this as a hobby and you're actually putting a lot of effort into your videos, like in my montage the other day, like I put a lot of effort into that, and obviously if it's doing significantly lower than it should be, then it's like, it does demotivate you a little bit. But at the same time, you know, if you're not doing YouTube for the fact that it, you know, you're not generating an income, like if you're not doing it for the sake of generating an income, then it's okay. Obviously, like literally a month ago, I was just like, I would love for YouTube to be a job, and I still would, don't get me wrong, but like, in the real life world, it's a very hard thing to get into. So whoever it was, and you know who you are that said my socials are dying, I mean, good luck trying to do YouTube as a job, because it's not very easy. But like, if you do, then props to you. But like, I mean, to be honest, your views are fucking low as fuck anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me regardless. Moral of the story, you're not going to be doing YouTube as a job, and like, you're literally 16 years old. It's like, you know, you're going to be leaving school soon, you're going to be going into college, and you're actually going to be focused on your career, a bit like what I am now. So you'll see what I'm on about in about a year's time. So I can't wait to see that. Obviously, do I think I'll still be posting videos in my spare time? 100% I will. I think it's kind of a blessing, because obviously I've done the hard bit in terms of like, I've got watch time that you need for monetization. I've got obviously the 1,000 subscribers. I don't need to really like grind YouTube for that. I've sort of already done that, which is sort of a blessing. Whereas people like the person who said my socials are dying, they're still sort of grinding, and yeah, so I don't know, I'm sort of just chill. It is what it is. Anyways, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this sort of recap and sort of explanation. I can't say words, I'm sorry. I think this video is actually going out after my montages, but I'm going to play a little clip of it so you guys can sort of see it, I guess, and yeah, you can check it out. It'll be on the outro screen because it'll be like my most recent video, so make sure to go check that video out, drop it a like, and obviously subscribe if you're new and you want more of that sort of content. Actually, if you're new to this channel, you sort of enjoyed this video, I don't understand why, because it's just a recap video, but feel free to check out my other videos like my montage and etc. And if you like it, then feel free to subscribe. We're nearly 3,100 subscribers. We're nearly at 3,100 subscribers, I'm sorry. I did actually hit 3,100, but then obviously when I took a break, I was a bit inactive, people unsubbed, sort of expected it to happen, to be honest, so hopefully we can actually get there for good. But anyways, I'm going to play the clip of my montage, hope you enjoyed. It's been your boy, and yeah, I'll see you in a bit, bye bye.
I think that I'm into her, but I know that I'm insecure, so I don't think I'll talk to her, but damn, I'd like to rock with her. Yeah, I think that I'm into her, but I know that I'm insecure, so I don't think I'll talk to her, but damn, I'd like to rock with her.
Probably way better off, like never mind. You told me that you had enough, like minimize. Everybody sound the same, they say they ain't sued us, but watch out how I sat my bed.